I'm gonna make some chai tea, and I have milk in this bottle, so that's what I'm gonna make it with. And I just want to add some honey in it. This is just wildflower honey from Costco. And as the milk is still warm, let's hope that this doesn't spill everywhere. Let me use this spoon. Before we start this video, okay. Oh my god. This is what I get. Like, you can see how scary that shit was for me. Let's try that again. Now we can start. Besides almost burning down my house, hi, welcome back to my channel. How have you guys been? I want to do a favorites video, and I am currently in my jammies. I just want to feel like we're on a little sleepover, you know? We're like on FaceTime. You guys, I don't know what happened to the sound. Please don't hate me. Please just ignore it. I promise I will get better at this thing. But please, forgive me. Don't hate me. I understand it could be really annoying. So, I just didn't realize that the sound was messed up. And yeah, please forgive me. I know you guys want me to make book videos, but I don't want to just be known as the book person, the book girl, you know, that girl who reads a bunch of books. I don't want to be known as just that, you know? Like, I have many facets to my personality. There are books in this video though, of course, but I want to do my favorites videos more because you guys, I just want to put you on. Like, I don't want to gatekeep. I want to put you guys on. Let's just get into it because I'm going to be jabbering forever. First off is this. I know it's full, but it's because I just bought another one. I don't know if you guys can see this. The leave-in conditioner. And this thing has literally saved my hair because, as you can tell, my hair is quite long. And the longer your hair is, the easier it is for it to be tangled. Hi again. I also understand the irony of watching a girl talk about hair and there's one single strand that just fell out of her braid. It annoys me as much as it annoys you, if not more. So yes, I'm aware that my braid is fucked up. Just ignore it. Just ignore it, please. Like, I can't be the girl who is only dealing with this. Like, I cannot be the only girl. Especially for Asian hair, like, all my Asian girls know this is so good. Like, all you have to do is wash your hair, do your own, like, normal routine, and then afterwards, kind of dry it with the towel. You don't want it, like, you don't want to dry out your hair. Like, you don't want to wait until your hair is completely dry because it won't work. When it's, like, kind of damp, it's not sopping wet, but it's just a little damp. I usually just take a shower, dry my hair, put it up in, like, you know, the girly towel updo, wait a couple minutes, maybe like 10 minutes, and come back and put this all over my hair. And it not only smells so good, but it works so well, and my hair is like super shiny, super luxurious. I feel like that girl. Way, please sponsor me. And it's only full because I just got another one because I ran out of my old one. And not only that, but this has lasted me so freaking long. Like, the other bottle lasted me for close to 1 year, and I used it, like, I didn't even use it sparingly. Like, I used a lot of it. So yeah, and you don't have to use a lot of it. You can use a little bit and it will still work so well, because when I was brushing my hair, it was just like straight through. Like, it was great. Speaking of straight through, I talked about this in my what's in my bag video, but just like hairbrushes, like I'm obsessed. I do have a Mason Pearson one. It is on my dresser right now. But if you just want to like treat yourself, get like a nice hairbrush, because that sounds stupid, but it's like the routine of taking care of yourself, not like rushing to like, you know, like, I feel like that was so aggressive, but like just brushing your hair with this hairbrush, it's boar bristles, I think that's what it's called, works so well. I love the Mason Pearson one too, but I don't use this with that, because that if you know, you know, because that brush is hella expensive. But I do use these two together, and it's just like, it just makes you like, it's the little things, because you can monogram it, and Bewley 1803 knows how to package their stuff. They know how to sell really well. The packaging is amazing. The little lip balms I don't have, because it's not really my style, but like, I want this like little handheld mirror. Maybe I'll find a photo and I'll put it here if I'm not lazy. Future Alani, please do that. And it's sold out. Like, their packaging is so good. Another thing that I've been doing a lot that has like been super beneficial for me, or maybe it's a placebo, is dry brushing. Basically, choose your options. I use like a combination of both. Off your clothes, and you basically just brush all the dead skin off of yourself, and it helps with blood circulation. It helps with, at least I haven't noticed, but apparently it helps with scarring. I just like it because it kind of preps my body, and it literally makes my skin so smooth. I love dry brushing. I usually use, again, a combination of both, and you like can see your dead skin. It's kind of gross, but also satisfying. Your dead skin like flying. This is quite childish. These are still in the package because I wanted to show you guys, but I am using one, and they're a different print. So I love Daiso. I love a good deal, and Daiso is currently having like a Miffy little, what's it called, like Miffy celebration, I guess, and they have Miffy merch, and it's so cute and it's so cheap. And again, it's just like the childish thing. She has a little bear in her hands. This was only a couple dollars. I have 3 of this because I want to show you how, and I didn't keep the other bottles, but I will die with concealer. I have tried a lot of concealers. I've tried the Hourglass one, and the Hourglass one is probably the closest to this one in my opinion. It is a little cheaper, so if you're on a budget, go there. But the Christian Dior Forever Skin Concealer, this is all the same shade. I just want to show you. It's like empty. This, Dior, please, give me more. Please let me be in your box. Please let me be your PR person. I will die for this concealer. It is so good. I did say I don't powder too much because I don't like too matte of a face. Sometimes I want a matte look, but most of the time, day to day, I never want to like cake on so much because my skin is oily, and I feel like I'm just doing bad things to my skin. Chanel makes the Healthy Glow Sheer Powder. I use the shade B20. Not only is the compact and packaging beautiful, it comes in like, I'm gonna take this out because I have another one but I lost it. It comes in like this like pouch, and then it's kind of messy. This one comes with a brush, and I still have like don't look at the mirror, it's really dirty, but I use it to powder. And again, it's called Healthy Glow Sheer Powder, and that's what it is. It makes you have like a god complex. And the second thing is also the Chanel blush in the shade Grenade Profonde. It's a cream to powder blush, and that is exactly what it is. It is Jouer Contrast Intense. I chose this color because if you're looking for a good fall like blush color, look at how beautiful that is. Actually beautiful. You can see yourself. Hi you guys. Chanel is how. And another blush that I've used, and it's hit pan, you guys, if you're more on like a budget, is the Clio Air Blur Whip blush. This is so good if you're looking to have like a Korean airbrush skin look, like you want to look like a fairy. That color, the color is 05 Berry Scoop. I use this in combination with my next blush. And you're like, girl, you use a lot of blush. Yes, I do, because I just want to like look cute for the girls. We're not looking cute for the guys. That is way behind us. We want to look cute for the girls, because you know why? Guys, like, anything can appeal to a guy. A child can appeal to a guy. An animal can appeal to a guy. A dead person can appeal to a guy. You're not special if you appeal to a guy. But a girl, that shit will have you geeking for days. That shit will have you like blushing. The next blush is the Westman Atelier blush. Atelier. This blush is also super glowy, dewy, natural, like the Air Blur Whip. It is a little more pricey, but it has lasted me a while, and it's so easy to use. Not only is the packaging perfect, I want to show you. It's a magnetic, like, very satisfying, very beautiful, and it's still lasted me a long time. I can just pat this. This has saved my freaking skin. If you guys have acne or have textured skin, or just like want to get your shit together for your skin care, get this. I can't ever pronounce it. Tretinoin cream. I use a 0.1%. That bitch is strong. I have to use it. I use it at the nighttime, and I use it once, like every other day. So if I use it tonight, I'm not going to use it tomorrow night. Because the reason why is because it's 0.1%, and that is really strong, and it will burn your skin. Like, your skin will get so sensitive. So I use this with combination with the Vanna cream and the CeraVe. I mix the Vanna cream and the CeraVe or the Cetaphil together. So it's kind of just like a cycle. But this, the girls know my skin were like, OGs know my skin was really bad. It's not the greatest right now as well, but that cream, it does wonders. Like, get prescribed that. And if you guys can't get prescribed, I'm sure there's a company called like Nurx or something. That's all I'm just saying to that. And the next thing, you guys are gonna be like, oh, you disappoint me, Alani, because does that thing actually work? Yes. Especially if you have a bloated face or you like to eat sodium. Like, I don't have a sweet tooth. I have the most salty, savory tongue ever. And I got that from my mom. Like, the Asians know that whenever, like, the highest compliment for a dessert is, oh, not too sweet, not too sweet. That is me. Like, that's the story of my life. If I were to go to the movie theaters, I would never get like a sweet treat. I might get like a sweet drink, but even then I have to share it with someone because it's gonna be too nauseating for me, and I just can't, because I need that salt. My face will show that the next day. So this, I usually put these in the freezer and then take it out and just, I'm not gonna do it because I have makeup on, but and then Guasha the face. It is the Warmth series blind box. I know blind boxes are also kind of trending right now, but I've had my eye on these forever. I just couldn't pull the trigger. The only reason why I have this girl is because I have prepared to buy gifts for my friends for Christmas, and that might be one of the gifts. Not this specific figure, but like the blind box series. If you guys are watching, ignore this, skip this, but one of you guys is getting a box and getting a similar figure from that series. I already showed this bag in my what's in my bag video, which you guys can watch, because I'm not going to show you again what's in my bag. But this, as a whole, has been my favorite thing ever. I'm so happy that I invested in a nice purse. The amount of times I got compliments on this, I love. And the girlies know, like, they love the charms. Like, I do this for the girls. But, just like for the fall, get like a brown bag. Like a brown bag with like this kind of like saggy style. The best I could describe it is like saggy. I don't know. It's just the, like, that vibe. It just is very fall. It's very autumnal. You know, like, what's it called? People say like Christian girl fall. Atheist autumn. This beautiful big scarf. I just think for the fall time, this is a Uniqlo scarf, but for the fall time, it's just like so cute to like throw over and just like, oh my gosh, like, oh, you're talking to me? Oh my god, thank you. Like, I think it's so cute, especially if you have like your hair tucked like this. I kind of look like a Dune character. Oh my god. Or if you want to like have like a, what's it called? Like a Mary Magdalene look. I don't even know if Mary Magdalene did this, but like kind of like that, you know? Like, you get the vibes. Yes, I do have book favorites for this month. This is gonna be considered the media part of this video. I have not read The Hour of the Star before I talked about who my favorite authors were, my favorite books were, and my other video, the video that you guys popped off, like the fuck, that was just so random. Like, thank you. Can y'all do that for every single one of my videos? Cause damn. But now I have, and The Hour of the Star by Clarice Lispector. Again, you guys know how I feel about this woman. She is just like, so this book is so lovely because it is very short, but it's basically about the ugliest girl and the most misfortunate girl alive. Like, people don't really view her as someone beautiful, or like no one wants to marry her, no one wants to, like, you know, get with her. She doesn't really have too many friends. She's kind of dumb, and she doesn't care. Like, she doesn't care. She's not actually even like humble, because she's not aware of how, like, she's aware that she's not like special, but she doesn't care. Like, I can't describe it, but this book is so good. I love it, and like the cover, like, it's Lispector herself, so I love that. I also have to go back on this because I have read this book, but I read this in high school and I read it a really long time ago, so I wanted to reread it because for some reason East of Eden just gives me like very fall vibes, and that's why I needed to add this book, because if you guys haven't read it yet, this is my favorite Steinbeck book of all time. Like, The Pearl is really good. Of Mice and Men isn't my favorite, but it is like very popular. It's very short. East of Eden, it is about two brothers. It's actually about a whole generation and how like you can be passing down things to your kids, but also everyone has free will, and Steinbeck discusses this really well. It's a reflection of kind of like Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel story, and yeah, really interesting. But I will say there is a character in here that fucking annoys me, and I know it's Steinbeck's like purpose to like make this person appear like super evil, like she is like Satan himself. I don't know. Satan can be a boy or a girl, whatever. He makes her so fucking annoying that I literally just always have to like pause when I reread or just think about her, because so he does it well. Steinbeck did it well. I have not read this. The reason why I want to put it in my favorites is because by the time I'm done with this video, I know I will be done with it. I just wanted to start this series because it is technically supposed to be one book, Proust, Marcel Proust. And the reason why I want to start it is because it's the biggest classic ever. It's supposed to be like 6 volumes, I think, 6 or 7 volumes. And it is very difficult to read. but I wanted to start reading some of it here and finish some of it, the rest of it in Vietnam, because I think it would just be appropriate for me to like see the contrast of whenever I read something, I associate like memories with that book, so in that part of my life. So I think it would just be really interesting to read Proust in Vietnam and also read Proust here in Texas and compare like the feeling, the emotions, kind of going along with the journey with the characters. Prince Proust, so I'm sure I'm going to love it. Not saying I agree with everyone, but the writers that have talked about him I trust very well. So oh, like who is she? Like she's so like mysterious. Like I can't even pretend, but like this is literally like, I'm sorry, like yeah, like that's what I mean, like this. So y'all don't have to spend $50, $500, $600 on headphones. I am, because I'm psychotic and I have to match everything in my life and make it so appealing. But like this, like start out with this. My last and final take, unexpected take, is really unexpected. Like I don't know, maybe it's expected, I don't know, but I played that We're Not Strangers game with so many people, and there's like one that the card game is it's basically a bunch of questions, and one of them is like, what if MySpace was still a thing, what would be my song? And people always say like Lana Del Rey and like, I don't know, like Lana Del Rey or the Marias. Like I love the Marias. That's actually like part of this slash, so like they got me, like they understand me to that point. But like I said, I have many facades, I have many masks, I have many personalities and many interests. My favorite all-time artists, no one ever guessed, and it's so funny to them and so funny to me too, because read the vibe. Like I can get why people say Lana Del Rey or the Marias, which I do love Lana Del Rey. She is my mother. Same with the Marias. I freaking love that band. I listen to them a lot. So I will say like the Marias are part of my favorites. I've been listening to Submarine. That album is crazy. It goes hard. I love that song. What's it called? I'm trying to think of it. I can't pronounce it right. I no puedo. And of course the viral No One Noticed, everyone talks about that. Sienna is a foul song. Like I love that song so much, but imagine writing what your exes and your child like could have been. Like they're like that song is so like, and she had to write that with her ex too, because they were together and then they broke up. That is crazy. But yeah, I No Puedo, Sienna, No One Noticed, Real Life, Paranoia, Lejos de Ti. Oh my god, I'm gonna sound so ignorant, but I love that album, and I know that she just released the No One Noticed extended versions in English and Spanish, so if you guys want to know what I'm listening to, that is correct. But the one that I was talking about that is very unexpected has been my favorite artist for like years, and no one ever expects it. If I can't drill it any further for you, is Mr. Kendrick Lamar. I've been his top 0.00001. Like I have to be annoying about it, because it's true. I fucking love that man, and he recently announced his new album, the GNX album. My favorite song right now is Luther with SZA and Hey Now featuring Dodie 6. Those songs are so good. But also like Gloria with SZA, the last song, which is like Nora. That's another film. Oh my gosh. Nora by Sean Baker, I love, and Mikey Madison, I think that's her name, is like the most beautiful human being ever, and I love her, and she's such a great actress, and I'm so glad that she's getting the deserved attention that she has worked so hard for. I know she was in Scream, she was in another movie as well, but like that girl knows how to act, and the scene at the very end, I'm not gonna spoil it, made me bawl my eyes out because homegirl, I've been there, I've been there, I've been there. And I also have the biggest crush on, I think Igor is his name. Another picture. I have a crush on him. I'm sorry, but I do. Like, I don't want Timothée Chalamet look-alike. I want Igor. And I like that bald head. I like that man. I like that autistic man. That sound. He is like, I love him so much. That scene where he is smoking 2 cigarettes, like lighting up 2 cigarettes to let Honora smoke one as well, is the most erotic thing I've seen a man do. And yeah, I love him. Also, when he like broke that candy jar, bro. That doesn't spoil anything, so that's why I mentioned it. But Honora is a really good film. I know a lot of people have like takes, controversial, like they think it's like kind of misogynistic because of Sean Baker. I personally didn't get that vibe, but I can understand why. So watch it and see. But I just think like it portrayed like sex workers in like a very like humanizing light, at least from what is mostly in media. I just think it was really nice to like focus on that. Could there be more of Honora and her storyline? Yes, but I think with what Sean Baker had, I liked it. And I also saw a clip of like sex workers or strippers, or should I say sex workers? Is it allowed? Am I gonna get demonetized? I don't know. But I saw strippers like clanking their heels. I don't know what it's called. Please don't cancel me. But while they were like watching the screening, and I just thought it was like really sweet. Like, I don't know. But Honora's also my favorite media. It's my media for this month. Soon I'm trying to film more, even though there's something in my brain that's like, girl, do they really want to hear all this? I don't know. So I'm gonna try to like ignore the parasites and just continue talking to you guys like you guys do like care about my opinions. Happy Thanksgiving. If you don't have a family to enjoy it with your friends. I would love to know what you guys want to see from me. I know you guys want to see more book videos, but just like be very patient with me because I don't want to be known just as a book person, like I said before. But tell me what you want to watch. If that's a room tour, more favorites, chit chat videos. Okay. I need to go and clean. Bye.